We are 4 game devs making our first game together, and here's how it's going.
The game.
The game is called Tales of Metal. It is an exploration game with a touch of management sim and a focus on narration.
It is played from a top-down perspective as you control a ship exploring a brand new world filled with strange flora and wildlife. You will come across fully functional ecosystems that, depending on your actions, will thrive or perish.
Oh, also, the world is completely made of metal.
The world.
Tales of Metal takes place in a world of, well, metal.
That's right. The plants, the animals, even the people, everything is made of metal. The main civilization, the one you will be playing as, are called the Ilmari. These metallic humanoid beings depend on heat and are afraid of the cold. For centuries, they have prospered around heat sources, building a gigantic city, but they have never been able to cross the frozen wastelands surrounding them to explore what lies beyond.
But it is all about to change. You are the captain of the first and only ship ever capable of crossing these frozen plains, and it is now up to you to go out there and explore the unknown. Speaking of which,
the gameplay.
As I have explained, the game is in top-down view, and you, as the player, don't as much control a character as you control a ship and its crew.
Kinda like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. The city and the factions controlling it will give you quests and send you out to explore on their behalf. While exploring, you will come across multiple ecosystems full of resources that you will need to gather in order to complete quests or to upgrade your ship.
However, these ecosystems are fragile and have their own inner workings.
If you mess around, take too many resources, or exterminate certain creatures, you might destabilize the ecosystem and there will be consequences.
But at the same time, power-hungry factions back in the city will always ask you for more and more and more. Will you succumb to their greed? Will you revolt against them? It will be up to you to decide who will become friend or foe. Because
the plot.
Tales of Metal is also a game that is focused on narration. While you're out there exploring, 5 factions are tearing each other apart to gain control of the city.
They each have their own ethics, ideology, and they each want your loyalty. You will have to navigate both the hostile lands outside the city and the political plots going on inside.
You won't be able to stay friends with everyone for long, but don't worry. Just because you choose a side doesn't mean you can't switch later on.
While all of this is happening, you will also discover that out in the unknown, something much bigger than petty political squabbles is preparing.
And you are gonna want to be ready for it.
The release.
Now I know what you're thinking.
Dear Tales of Metal team, I want to give you all my money, so please, I beg you, when and where can I buy the game?
Well, dear viewer, the game will be available on Steam. We are currently working on a Steam page, so people can go and wishlist it over there.
We are also working on a free demo that will be available to all, and we want as many of you to play it to get your feedback.
Because we take our community's insight really seriously.
The community.
Tales of Metal is the first game we are making together as a team. Now, we all have some expertise, but we know that we don't know everything. This is why we are willing to take feedback from the people watching our stuff on social media.
Some of you have left ideas, suggestions, questions in our comments section, and we read every single one of them.
We truly believe that Tales of Metal needs to be a community-driven game if it wants to be successful, and we want you to get involved with us. Of course, for that, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, share, etc, etc. That's really helpful. But most importantly, we really hope that you will be leaving us comments, that maybe you will be making suggestions. We are currently working on creating a Discord server where everyone can gather up and maybe exchange with us, but in the meantime, our comments are open and we read every single one of them.
The team.
The Tales of Metal team is made up of 4 passionate game designers based in Paris that all met at Gobelin Knaminjmin, which are 2 schools over there.
Kimo is our main developer. He works with supreme efficiency and he's able to code on the train. He is also the best at organizing our team and at keeping us on tracks. Olena is our main artist. She is hardworking, passionate, and from Ukraine with already 2 shipped games on Steam, Unroaded and The Silent Huntress. Links are in the description, check him out. She also loves drawing comics. Guillaume is our game designer and the one who came up with the Metal Universe idea. He writes poems and novels and loves designing strange worlds and games. He also has a PhD in physics. As for me, my name is Theodore and I am the narrative designer and marketing guy. I wrote plays, novels, poems, comics, and all the silly little videos you see on our channel. Yep, I made those. Together, we are the Tales of Metal team, and we hope you'll join us on this adventure.
Thank you everyone so much for watching this till the end. Don't hesitate to like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment if you think you have ideas for the game that we could implement, and we will see you soon on the channel.